So, just so that everyone is aware. Please keep all comments about cities they disdain and work-related drama, I guess, to themselves.
Boston
No, I'll say it with my full chest. DC
whoa.
sucks.
Simon's going after Boston like he doesn't have a death wish.
Yeah, that's bold, dude.
There's two cities you don't fuck with.
Very upset.
You don't fuck with Boston, you don't fuck with Philly. They trash their city when they win games.
Right?
I mean, who's gonna watch this?
Me.
Some Patriot fan right now going, this motherfucker.
Hey, you know what, dude?
Oh, good. The Patriots fucking suck.
Yeah. If Adrian wants to complain, I can remind them what happened in the Super Bowl.
And they'll go, Malcolm Butler.
Oh, 10 years ago. Tom Brady era. Holding on to the past. The funny thing was, even Tom Brady picked the Seahawks to win that game. So what are we going to do now?
Sorry, one last football tangent. I heard that the Patriots were in the play to get Max Crosby, and Tom Brady's the one who said no. So I don't think he likes him yet either. So I think this is going to be fun. The dice have chosen Ian for the recap.
Oh shit. I only watched half of the stream. But literally it's paused at where you're like, it's wild because I still got to see it, but I guess the stream cut out for everyone else where you're like, look at my weird ass cat, and then everyone's like, you can't see your stream. And you're like, oh. But I got to see it all, so I lived it with you, Tyson.
Oh, that's so funny.
No, literally on my screen, it's on the still of you like this, and you're pointing to your cat. So that's where I got to.
Oh, that's funny.
But, okay. So, I was confused when I came back and we were all in the carriage, but we were already on the carriage, I guess, at the start last week. So I was like, I guess I just don't remember how we got on this carriage.
It was
at the end of the previous session, we all jumped onto the carriage.
Yeah, I don't remember that for whatever reason. Is it just like your carriage, like the family carriage in the castle?
No, I think Tony's.
Oh.
Or
So
I don't know. Is he driving it, so I'm assuming
Tony
it's
sent a message to get to a safe house, and so you guys made it to the carriage house. And in there was a stretch carriage. You guys all got in, and then as you were leaving, the last thing you guys saw was Zato and the three werewolves.
Mm-hmm.
And the three werewolves are coming at you. So all of last scene was basically a chase scene.
Yeah. And then it was like Raylo was dying, was in like a coma state with his mom, and they're having like a whole like, you must take on the whatever, and he's like, but mother, and she's like, ugh, and then he's like, rises, and he's like, I think he's still like fucked up, but he has like some sort of new power. I don't remember what that all entails. I think there's also just like, while that's happening, people are like fighting, trying to like stop the oncoming werewolves. Mordecai transforms into
Aurora.
No, don't tell me. I want to make sure I'm getting the story straight. He transforms into Aurora to calm down Lorraine because she is one of the werewolves and is hoping to stop it, to maybe, be a barrier to be like, don't attack us, it's your girly. I don't know what really became of that. Something happened with Theo's wheelchair. I don't know if he threw it at one of them or something. Something happened with the wheelchair.
Oh, that's correct.
Remember.
He threw it at him.
Yeah.
He threw it at him and then lit the coach on fire.
Carriage on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I do remember.
It was gonna be way cooler.
And Josie spent every turn putting out fires.
What
Yeah.
was Theo even trying?
Literally.
Theo was trying to do something on top of the carriage last week, and we didn't figure out what it was.
He ended up doing it, didn't he?
Yeah, I helped the werewolf up and then punched it off.
Oh,
The
That's
gray
awesome.
werewolf, because I couldn't get the antler one.
I think it was the antler one that bit me towards the end of that.
Oh
yeah.
I think so. Yeah, that's right. You got bitten. Oh no.
Yeah, I hit him in the snoot with a riding crop and told him to shoo, and it didn't work really well. So
Can tieflings become werewolves?
Wait, one of the werewolves has antlers,
Correct.
Yeah, like the alpha werewolf.
and there's 3 or 2.
There was 3.
Right now there's, but Lorraine's not one currently. Or
Yeah, Lorraine's currently like unconscious on top of the coach,
Okay.
but I think she's untransformed.
Okay. And that's all I really can say.
I mean, I think that's got most of it.
I don't know if there's a specific reason why I would
very
help
end,
out canonically, but
at the very end,
That's right at the end.
when we got to the safe house, frickin' there was a fireball in the sky containing Xander and the king.
Not the king.
Cordelia's dad.
Cordelia's
Okay.
dad.
Oh,
Not as fun, huh?
right. We've been over this. He's the king to me, so
They a democracy? Did I not know this?
Our kingdom it's like it's in like elected council type situation, I think.
That's who
got a
rules.
corporation running everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like
I don't know if it's like a full democracy. Like, I don't know that they vote necessarily, but it's not just one person in power. I don't know.
imagine if you would
Go for it.
a bunch of viceroys that made all the decisions. And that's where we're at. They're called I think they're called council members. So
Mhm.
all right. So yeah, the fireball in the sky you saw was actually Xander's fire spirit, which is his giant snake. This time you guys notice though the snake has wings. It is now a winged serpent. And flies down into the field, coils up, and out from the flames emerge Xander and Cordelia's father. You see Cordelia's father quickly approach you, go, "Hurry, we must get inside. The barrier needs its full strength."
Cordelia, can we trust him?
That's actually what I was just thinking. I'm going to cast detect thoughts to see if this is actually my dad also. I don't know if I trust it. I don't trust anything right now.
Are you digging in deeper, or are you just doing surface level?
Just surface for now.
His surface level thoughts are... Hold, please. I'm looking up a name, that's why.
what are they?
I don't know why, but my brain immediately went to the meme of freaking which is funny because that's Batman, but that my meme went to the Punisher meme where he's like, no,
I think I was maybe going for a hint of Brad Pitt in Seven. Like, what's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
It's literally in this document and I literally can't find it. He when I find the name I'll tell you, but his thought right now is the alpha. He wants to know how close the alpha is, and we need to get inside before the alpha catches whiff of Lorraine or of Coco.
I mean,
But either way, I think we need to get inside. But I still give a wide berth. I still know that I trust him.
I'll go in. I'd rather be not with the werewolf. I am tired of running.
Fair.
certainly beats standing out here.
Does this safe house have a ramped entrance?
You don't have a
Why?
wheelchair?
You don't have a wheelchair anyway.
Stairs are still hard, aren't they? I don't know.
What did you say, Megan?
But honestly, does it still? Is it ADA approved? You know, like, we need to know.
Doubt it.
This is very important to me now. I'm going to be asking this about every building going forward.
There is a ramped entrance, but it's in through the kitchen.
Have y'all watched The Chair Company?
I know that it's the
There's like the old guy who like comes back in the wheelchair and then he's like super anal about all the like ADA code and making sure it's super accessible. That's what it's giving.
okay. He uses the name Valerith Kane. I'll put that in the chat.
I like to determine my own spelling for the things you make up.
That's fine
know.
with me.
Tony's just gonna kind of storm inside, kind of like in a tantrum kind of way.
You all make it
Not really say anything.
inside the house, and you head into a large great room. The house is very beautifully decorated with snake iconography. Like, it's very clearly in line with the Summerside Castle that you guys attended for. Freak, I'm drawing a blank. What's your sister's name?
Tamara.
Tamara's wedding. But this is more like a country wood estate. You guys look outside and see the silvery barrier still etched around the house, and you can see now the entrance in which Xander and Cordelia's father came through has been repaired and is full. You can also hear distant howls in the background, but the wolves seem pretty far away. They don't seem like they're anywhere close to where you guys are currently. You see Cordelia's father kind of gathers you in and says, "I know you all must be wondering what is going on. Here, I was told to hand these to you. I got these from the boss." And he hands it to Tony, a letter, and he hands Mordecai a letter. You all have, well, you've caused quite the stir, I must say. And then he looks at you, Cordelia, and goes, "But I couldn't be more proud. As you all know by now, the stakes have rose. The implications now, Cordelia, we can no longer remain neutral. In fact, now we've all taken a side. That side is against Zato and the house. By the way, you all see that Raylo comes in, sits down on the couch, and then just stares outside.
This is an improvement.
He's standing perfectly still, and each hand is on one leg. Just completely 90-degree erect at every joint. He looks at you and says, "Zato has made a royal proclamation that you," and he looks at the rest of the group, "have kidnapped the princess against her will. And now an army is marching towards Cordelia's kingdom, as it is it's implied that you all were co-conspirators working to destroy and overthrow the crown. we all know that's not the case, but we are no longer safe in this country, nor are we safe on campus. As you know, the cult has infiltrated many high-ranking members of teachers, staff, and faculty, and the rest are being kept at bay. I have to give it to Xander here, and he turns over, said he rescued me from the re-education camps.
Is this Cordelia's father talking?
Yes.
Okay.
You guys see Xander off in the corner, and he hasn't really said a word. He's actually kind of looking down at his feet. He's especially avoiding eye contact with you, Tony.
Okay. So I'd say at this point, Tony is kind of freaking out because a lot has happened over the course of everything. And then after getting chased by the werewolves and getting trapped with like literally the last person Tony wants to be trapped with, and more specifically, the death of Raylo's mom, I'd say like it hit Tony like really hard. So I'd say Tony goes from like a state of starting to hyperventilate and panic. And then that turns into like this rage. And then from that rage, Tony's going to start laughing and then stop abruptly, still smile, and then walk quickly over to Xander. And then Tony's going to put their hand on his shoulder and say, I am so glad you're here so that I can finally do this. And then Tony's just gonna deck him right in the face, or try to.
Go ahead and make it would be unarmed strike. So unless you're proficient in it, it's just a straight D20.
Sorry, lost it. I got to the die and then it was gone. A 10.
He chooses to fail, and you deck him across the face. Go ahead and roll 1d6.
Two.
He takes 2 points of damage across the face. He regains composure, but doesn't say a word.
Tony's gonna storm off. I'm assuming there's like a room.
Yeah.
Went better than expected.
Is Valrith Kane the name of Cordelia's father?
No, Valrith Kane is the name of the Alpha.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I messed with that.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really bad with names, and I have a document somewhere that has them all.
I actually don't even remember Cordelia's dad's name.
I just refer to them as Cordelia's dad or Cordelia's mom. So, we'll retcon that later. But no, Valrith Kane is the name of the werewolf. You guys see over in the corner that Lorraine is sweating profusely. And in fact, I need Mordecai to make a Constitution saving throw. Mordecai, are you also still dressed as Aurora at this point, or have you transformed back?
I think I've dropped it. I've dropped it. I think I'm in the corner reading this letter to myself.
Okay.
Is that a saving throw that he's making?
Yes.
Give him resistance.
Shh.
You just added D4.
I don't know what you want.
Did you hear me? I don't know. Can you just add a D4 to it?
A D4? Okay.
Don't do that
Oh,
game.
that was in that one.
Mordecai, you break out into a fever and vomit. You're going to take 10 points of damage as you feel your blood begin to slowly curdle.
So the first thing I'm going to do, crumple this letter and I'm going to burn it. Before, addressing others. Listen, this all is a interesting developments. I've personally had a great day myself of staking it to Extus Nar, but I'd hate for this day to turn sour, and there's currently a lycanthrope's venom or whatever coursing through my veins. So I do need to find a solution soon because I won't look good as a werewolf.
Lorraine kind of coughs up and goes, "The book." And out from under her arm, she tosses a small, what looks to be journal filled with field notes.
Gonna read it?
It is titled Field Notes of Professor. God damn it. I just had it. Helvin Mirlock. Who was a Witherbloom teacher on campus, and you see it's called Discourses of Lycanthropy. Lorraine kind of sits up and goes, "He found a cure." She coughs a little bit more. She goes on to explain that the other werewolf was this professor, and that he willingly chose to become infected because of his obsession with lycanthropy.
Valorith Kane or the other one? Or the other one?
This is the other one. So Valorith Kane is the alpha. Lorraine was there, and so was this character, Helvin.
He was the one with black hair and the gray.
Correct.
Gotcha.
And in it, she helps you find the page, and it basically is a ritualed rite that bum 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 bum. Oh, I have too many things on this document. Sorry, guys. The ritual is 3 phases. But Lorraine goes, you need 3 different components. You need the blood of the afflicted. You need the blood of the alpha. And you need a silver focus.
What's a silver focus?
Could be anything made of silver. Weapon, a mirror, sigil.
Perfect. So all we have to go do is kill this alpha, and this could be dealt.
What are the odds there's some blood on the carriage?
Did we hurt the alpha at all?
Does it say we need all of his blood, or I think we got him 1 or 2.
The cave bear got him. He was on top.
Lorraine gets up, like not up fully, but like sits herself up. Kane is too powerful. He is something unique and new. He wants Coco's blood.
Well,
Kane
tell me
is,
something
Why?
I don't know.
Kane is the first hybrid of a vampire and a werewolf. And
There's another one?
he the cult recruited him because they found that his techniques, the advantages of both species, make them the ideal apex predator.
That's what I've been saying.
He tried to recruit Grayson, but Grayson didn't want to. That's why he ran away that night, but he got to me in hopes that I would get to Aurora and to Coco. Coco actually fought him off that night with Aurora's help. But that's why Coco's blood started mixing, but it wasn't enough to transform her. It's a really deadly process. She would have to feed on him.
Ew.
Wait, when you say he got to you, did he attack you or did you sign up for this?
He attacked me. In fact, it was Professor Meyerlock that asked me to come in to go over some field notes. I had been studying lycanthropy as part of a research project. And that's how we got cornered.
I'm assuming the carriage is beyond the barrier right now.
Carriage is inside the barrier.
Can I go to it and inspect it for blood? Because I don't want to, I'm not waiting around for this.
Give me an investigation check at disadvantage as you are fighting off an illness. If someone would like to give you the help action, it would negate it. Or if somebody else would like to go, you could do that as well.
Give the help action. I don't.
Appreciate it.
Did I give him guidance as well?
You could do one, but not both.
Oh, help would be much better.
That's okay. I got an 18.
You find a little bit of blood, but what is required is enough for a goblet.
Lorraine, do you know how long we have until, or I have until this becomes permanent?
The spell can be reversed at any time, but the ability to control yourself in your altered state becomes harder the longer this goes on.
Now, does this work like a venom? Like, is it coursing through my arm and taking over my body, or is it just a curse? That's all. That's here.
It's a little bit of both. You're obviously affected by the blood, but it kind of becomes more like a disease that self-replicates.
So cutting off my arm wouldn't be an immediate fix.
No, unless your goal is to be a one-armed werewolf.
Well, Coco, I'm eventually going to need your help on this one.
So would they just want me because I'm also a mixed blood?
Well, he tried to make you mix blood, but he has a theory that you being unique already, being a Aasimar and a vampire, would maybe give them the benefits of being able to transform during the day.
They always want what they can't have. These vampires are jealous of me.
Turning to Cordelia's father, what's your plan going forward? Because I can tell you already, my plans are dust.
Well, the broader picture is defeating Cordelia's grandfather. Zato's family has been long indoctrinated into this cult for many years. They ultimately serve them, though Zato's father, and by extension Zato, have always had their own personal ambitions. The ultimate goal is for them to revive the Raven Queen, or not the Raven Queen, excuse me, the Blood Queen. So, gotta stop that one. In terms of what our immediate plans are, I have no clue. Everything got turned upside down when Cordelia bravely stood up to Zato.
He, and I guess by extension the cult, have assets all over your kingdom. They sniffed out a mole of mine. Do you know how? You know who?
Who the mole is?
No, how they might have sniffed him out.
You mean Marcus? I'm not gonna lie, worst mole ever. That man was constantly telling us how he had insider information. To be fair with Marcus, he was a Nepo hire, okay? His father was a great economic leader. People thought that it was in his blood, okay? It's kind of an RFK Jr. kind of situation, okay? Man works out in genes.
Mordecai was 100% like pinching his nose, like, God damn it. I should have vetted that one.
Was not difficult, I don't think, but I don't know exactly how he was sniffed out. I just remember him saying like, yes, well, I have a special labor force that's going to be helping us with this special project. And we were like, what the fuck, bro? What do you mean special labor?
Well, that ends that line of questioning. Can I go beyond the bit? Like, does the barrier have to come down before I can leave this place, or can I just walk beyond it?
You may walk beyond it. Just note that you need someone to let you back in.
That's understandable. I just got an immediate concern right now. Once this is resolved, I can, contribute to this conversation a bit more. But I have a throbbing headache, and the steak sounds really good right now. So if you'll excuse me, yeah, Coco, would you be a dear and follow me?
Yeah, sure.
Wonderful.
You see Xander goes and sits down on one of the chairs. Head still down.
Lorraine, do you feel like getting some revenge?
I'm afraid that if I go out there again, the closer I am to the Alpha, the more his influence takes control.
That's a shame.
God, these people can't do anything.
Lorraine looks at you and goes, "Step still, you bitch."
Let's throw her to the wolves. What's even the point? I'll just take her down with me. I'll turn myself in. They can take my blood. I don't care. As long as they take Lorraine.
Tyson, I mean, if Coco's gonna fall, then I'm gonna step beyond the wire.
Awesome. We will resolve that in a minute. Is there anything else anybody in the house wants to do? You are muted, Danny.
I was just going, I'm undecided. If other people have other stuff, feel free to go ahead.
follow Tony.
Yeah. You see Tony storms off into her room.
Bring the cave bear with me. He's still here. I'm gonna keep using him. The cave bear sit down, and I'm gonna like Snorlax. I'll like sit on his belly. I'm so little, it's probably like huge. Like, hey, buddy.
Tony jumps. Ah!
Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't.
Oh, you heard him. He's really, you know.
No,
he's
I'm
not
just.
fighting. You doing okay?
No.
I can imagine. You want to talk about it?
Talk about what? That everything that I've worked for this whole time was basically meaningless. I can't go back to the position I just earned. I can't do anything that I'm supposed to be doing, and Raylo's mom died.
You know that's not your fault.
I don't know. That seems to be like anything I'm around, anything I touch is just gonna. I don't know. Fucked up.
You know that's not true at all. I don't know the boss very well. My family's a little different. Yeah, share a little bit. What is it? What is it that you think you should be doing? Because you do a lot for a lot of people. You know, it just.
I'm just supposed to do what I'm told, right? That's how it goes.
You know, I don't really know exactly what happens when you wild shape when you become me around campus. I've gotten a couple letters about you know, classes and stuff, and it seems like whatever I'm doing is really good, and that is probably not something. It just seems a little different, but it seems like you're doing good. Is that necessarily following orders?
How did you find out about that?
I've been approached by the teacher a couple times. I might have like peeped you. Well, me. There's not a lot of people that can do that on campus. I assume it's not your aunt, because you have both arms. So, you know.
Yeah.
I got like letters as well. I mean, I think I've sent a couple of them to you to make sure that you know you're doing really good. The teacher thinks you're great, and you know that's. I think expectations are one thing, and it's really hard when you're in the moment. But I think that you have more options than you think. You are one of the few people I know period, but also who can get things done in a way I've never seen before. And you should know. You're pretty impressive. So I'm sorry. But yeah. If you punch Xander again, will that help? I could bring him in here. I think he likes me.
Tony's just gonna sob.
Well, I'm gonna take the bear and we're gonna give you a hug. Like a pet. Good bear, yeah.
Cordelia or Theo, is there anything you guys would like to do?
I think this whole time when everyone else was talking, Cordelia was just kind of standing off to the side like that was an yard stare. And after everyone starts walking away, she goes and walks into a room and I imagine there's like a bathtub somewhere in this house, right?
Okay, yeah, sure. Reasonable.
Yeah, I just go and sit on the edge of a bathtub and just stare more into space. Not yet. Like, not even, literally, like, door still open, just sitting, like I was gonna go take a bath and wash off, because I'm still in my formal wear that I was when I went to dinner, in the outfit that the prince picked out for me. I've got rope burn. I've got cuts on my arms from being dragged by the soldiers. But I just can't do it. I'm just sitting there staring off into space.
Your
He's overwhelmed by
father
the fact that
knocks on the door.
please go for it. I just open it and I go sit back down.
We just created a whole chaos right now in our house because I knocked on the desk. A little Great Dane doing great. He looks over at you and goes, I am so proud of you. I know that you are overcoming a lot right now, but I can see how foolish it was for me to put on so much expectations for you, and how little agency that must have felt. And with your grandfather's contract, I'm sure that it feels even more like you have had your agency stripped from you.
How long have you known this was all going on?
I did not know the extent of what you being selected as the vessel meant, though we knew it wasn't good. But this is something that has been foretold since I was a boy. My blood didn't cut it. Otherwise, I would have been in your position that you are in now. Had I known, though, whatever little recompense this makes, I would have stolen you away a long time ago.
But you knew it wasn't good when you gave me that contract.
Yes.
What? Why? Why'd you have me sign it if you knew it wasn't good?
We were told that you would be the queen to usher us into the new millennia. That all the hard work and sacrifice that my father had made would come to fruition through you. And I guess we didn't want to believe the character that we knew to be who he was. There's also our own positions. We wanted to provide the best life we could for you, and at the time, our naivety said that that was the plan.
So you thought signing me up for this, that keeping your positions to provide me a better life was worth signing me up for God knows what?
I didn't.
You took you did this to me. You were my parents. I was supposed to trust you. God, Mordecai was right when he said I was an idiot for signing this contract, but how was I supposed to know I couldn't trust my own family? Like, sorry, my cat's screaming at me.
Don't knock. You have every right to be angry with me, and you have every right not to forgive me or your mother. Though, please be more charitable to her. She didn't know half of what I do.
Of course you didn't. You had no right to do this to me. And then how long have you known about the cult? Like, why couldn't you tell me then, when you found out?
It was not very long between when I found out what the true extent of his plan was and when I tried to give you an out in reference to the last conversation you guys had.
Okay, so that was him. I wasn't sure.
There's no words, Cordelia, that I can give you to atone for the sins that I have created. But I have done something that I hope will empower you further. I found the contract. And I know how we can break the bond. How you can break the bond. It requires...
How can we break the bond?
First, must require your blood.
I'm shocked.
Then you must find a new medium in which to channel. It could be a deity or a person, or it could be something more personal, like a song or a poem or a story. Something that comes from the heart. Something that would be so powerful to you that it would overcome his power. And then you must have 3 witnesses. Someone from the past who knew you before the pact? Someone in the present who has seen the cost of your patron's power? And then someone for the future who believes in who you could be and overcome. Once we have these components, we can present the ritual and break the ties that my grandfather has for you. Well, your grandfather, my dad, but I didn't fuck up there.
I don't have anything. You keep saying you're proud of me. I didn't stand up to Zeta. It was just me running my mouth as usual, and it finally got me in trouble. I didn't do anything. In fact, if it wasn't for Morbelliana, like, I still would have been there. Above table. Do I know if she's dead? Have we said that out loud yet?
I'm gonna say, yeah, you know she's dead. I think the corpse in the back seat was like, hint, hint.
Okay, great.
Still there, by the way. You guys haven't chosen a barrier yet.
Beat her to the wolves.
A dog. That would be like giving celery to a dog. She got nothing on her. She emaciated as fuck. Only a curse was keeping her alive.
God. Oh, God.
I know this is a lot to take in.
Of course it is. Everyone's been hiding everything from me my whole life, and then when they finally start to tell me, they expect me to be able to do something. How am I supposed to do anything? I don't know how to do anything. I've never been allowed to.
Your gift has always been with words, Cordelia.
Yeah, until I shoot myself in the foot or get someone else hurt.
Words are not a passive device. You say you've done nothing, but your actions and your words led you to cause an emotional response from Prince Zato. You did start a paper. In fact, I hear you started two.
Yeah, start a paper that got my friends in trouble, and then mouth off to the prince and got Raylo's mom killed. Great. My words do me so well.
Nothing worth standing for is ever dangerous. You spoke truth in those papers, did you not? Talking about what you wrote, not what the kid in the wheelchair did.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, he didn't write. I didn't let him write not truth. I edited his stuff. It was good.
His political cartoons were my favorite.
We hear that a lot.
If you're speaking truth to power, then of course you're going to make enemies. Darkness is where lies live. In terms of killing Zato's mother, or Raylo's mother, you didn't do that, Cordelia. Raylo's mother, as I've recently come to find out, made a deal a long time ago that she was the champion of the Raven Queen, which meant that her fate was sealed the moment she made that deal. What she did was give you one last push to help you out of her love. I so wish that
Yeah, well, maybe she could have had an actual conversation with Raylo. Instead of leading to whatever the fuck breakdown is happening out there.
I wouldn't be so surprised if she didn't. I also have no idea what the fuck is happening to that boy.
Oh, he's speaking in third person. I don't know what's happening. He
His
got some hair
hair
dye.
is red.
Oh my god, I know.
I always thought maybe black would be what he would do, but red, like...
Right?
People who dye their hair red when they're going through something emotional are fucked up.
You don't want to mess with them.
God.
But... I mean, if I had known that, like, I wasn't going to get to talk to her, maybe I would have not wasted that conversation. This is why... What? I'm tired of other people getting punished because of what I do. It's not fair.
Do you think Raylo's mother was punished?
I mean, yeah. Did you see her?
She was tortured. Oh my god. Just catching up on the chat, guys. All right.
I am trying so hard not to look at it.
Cordelia, people are willing to endure a lot for the things and people that they love. Your mother and I would sacrifice everything for you, and in ways we very much have. I've lost contact with your mother. I don't know where she is, but I imagine it's not great.
I didn't even think about that. She's with him in the castle.
But one thing I do know is that nobody regrets what they've done for you, Cordelia. You have every right to be mad at your mother and I, and we deserve a bit of that. Well, all of that.
You knew he was a sociopath when I was engaged to him, and yet you let me stay engaged to him. Like, obviously I'm mad.
You have
You guys
every
let me stay in the dark for so long.
thought in my error that it would be easier, that you wouldn't have to be dragged into all of this. I thought the things with the cult were symbolic and not of actual. The hard thing about narcissists are they know that when you get close to sniffing them out, they try and repaint their image. I guess I had seen my father repaint his image so many times, I've forgotten what the mask looked like.
And yet you couldn't let me make any of these decisions for myself?
Well, I can't change the past, but I can help you change your future.
And if I don't go through with the marriage, what happens to the kingdom?
Probably, if you want me to be honest with you, a civil war between our two kingdoms again, in which Zato's kingdom would try and fight for dominance that it feels like it was owed. However, I don't think any of our citizens would stand idly by for that, and I think if they discovered what their kingdom truly was after, I think that it would be a very noble cause to rally against it, though the consequences of what that means for the structure of the council and the kingdom would definitely fall into question. But, and this is your choice, they could unite and rally under your flag.
What do you mean?
Give them a symbol to fight. They already look to you
Yeah,
as
they're not.
leadership. I don't want to pressure you into anything else. Just give you an idea that if you so choose, could be an option for us, but I don't... You spent so long thinking about others. I think it's okay if you've earned the right to think about yourself first.
And what happens if I go through with it?
With severing the connection or going through with being the symbol?
Let's start with symbol, and then I imagine the connection's pretty straightforward.
Well, yes. If you sever the connection, you lose the connection to your grandfather, and I don't know what ramifications that will hold or how that will affect his plans. Not positively, assumptionately. You still hold the bloodline, so I don't know if your warlock connection to him is required, or if he just needs to capture you and your body. I don't have an answer there. We've not really explored that thought. In terms of being the symbol, in times of turmoil, the people need a rallying flag. Something, an idea, a person to fall behind. Every great movement has this leader who organizes and helps focus its citizens. Without it, you run the risk and potential of fracturing, causing confusion or infighting, or groups one against the other that divides and makes you weaker while the other force stays united and connected. You don't have to be this symbol. We can find another or someone else or an idea to wrap it around. The people already look to you as their queen. Wouldn't be a hard thing to imagine them rallying behind you in a war. But that is pressure, and I don't want to add more of it.
And then I guess my last question is, what happens if I go through with the marriage?
Well, from an outward perspective, Zato would gain control of our armies and would presumably be the de facto monarch. In terms of what he would do to the people, I have no desire to try and imagine that. I believe the aim and the goal for uniting our two kingdoms has to do with raising an army for the Blood Lord. He needs a lot of blood to bring back the Blood Queen. She's an ancient
that much I know.
deity who is trapped in the void. So in order to rip a hole through the void, needs a lot of powerful blood magic. And when she comes, it'll be a millennium of chaos as blood will rain from the skies and flow from the rivers. So, probably wouldn't recommend doing the last option. Also, just found out about this while I was reading the contract. So, not that you still don't have the right to be mad at me. I just wanted you to know that if I had known that part of it, we'd have this conversation
You
a
didn't read
little.
my contract before you had me sign it?
They wouldn't let me. I was not of pure blood.
Still don't understand how I'm pure blood. You're not, but it's fine. Genetics escape me.
Magic is a fickle thing.
Life is a fickle thing.
Don't poke holes in my story, okay?
I would never.
There's so many plot holes in other places. If you start looking now, the magic is gone. Guys, remember those vestiges you were supposed to find?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember them. You want to know what we never got a chance to do?
Still have 7 scrolls of fly in my inventory.
I think I still have a potion of Featherfall.
You guys are covered, though.
Yeah, when we finally get around to doing those, it's going to be great if they haven't already gotten them.
I'll leave you some time to think, but you're more than welcome to ask me anything else.
No, I would like to be alone.
And with that, he shuts the door. Theo. It's you and Xander alone in the room, and Raylo. Also Lorraine, so I guess it's not that lonely in the room.
I'd like to imagine that that Great Uncle Ezekiel, or whatever his relationship to me is sitting on the couch far enough away from Raylo that he can't touch him. I want to sit between them.
You are there. Raylo looks at you and goes, "Would you like me to kill the werewolves now?"
No, buddy, that's okay.
Raylo did think of you as a buddy. And then he goes back to staring out the window.
What do you mean did? Not important. Great Uncle Ezekiel, there's a lot going on right now. But there's one thought right now that helps keep me grounded, and I hope to share it with you and you, audience of students that I've rarely interacted with from school. All of the werewolves that we know exist are here in this kingdom. Which means my dad is out there cold and alone in the woods, looking for nothing. And that just makes me that makes my leg hurt a little bit less.
Ezekiel looks at you and goes, "Huh!" And it's the first audible noise you've ever heard him make.
I know, right?
Xander looks over at you and goes, "Your dad was my coach. Guy fucking sucked."
He was my dad. That guy fucking sucks. So, like, since you've spoken up, where have you been?
After the election night, I just kind of started running, chasing cultists. And then after a while, I was mad at myself, and I was also angry at how I was manipulated into this. how complacent I was, how much pain I caused. So I thought maybe I could make up for it. So I started intercepting cultists and interrogating them on their plans, and that's how I came across the mountain fortress. I went to go rescue Morbelliana, but by the time I got there, you guys had already rescued her. That's where I found Cordelia's dad. Cordelia's dad had gotten in touch with the boss. The boss told us about the deal you guys had made and asked us to deliver these letters. And now we're here.
Uncle the boss can usually only talk to you if he has something for you.
Yeah. Weird dude. Man has a skull for a head.
And you bring fire everywhere. We all have our... Don't start.
Fair. Sorry, I wasn't trying to insult your family, just an observation.
So why are you here? I don't want to sound rude, but like, you and I are cool. I don't have much issue with you. Not that I can care to remember.
No, you're right. I should probably get going. I've completed my task. He gets up and starts to head for the door. Hey, Theo.
Yeah?
You're a pretty cool dude.
Thank you. You're a dude as well.
Can I ask you for one favor?
Sure.
Can you tell Tony I'm sorry?
I will absolutely pass that message on to people that I think will find it very funny.
Fair. And with that, he walks out the door.
And don't get bit by a werewolf. That's like the last fucking thing we need. Speaking of, Great Uncle Ezekiel, do you have like armor that I won't get bit in, like plate armor? I won't be the fastest werewolf, but I do think I'd be a problem.
Ezekiel gets up from the table, takes a painting off of the wall, and you see a safe. He does a code, and out plops plate armor, a crossbow with silver bolts, and a sword. And he looks over at you and he goes, "Whoa!"
You always have whatever magic MacGuffin we need. Thank you, Great Uncle Ezekiel. And I'm gonna take the plate armor and I'm gonna take the other stuff to other people upstairs. I'm gonna go to Tony and Josie.
Tony, you hear a knock at the door.
Who is it?
Theo?
How'd you get up the stairs?
This is very hurtful. This is the first thing that gets brought up. Slowly is how I got up.
What do you want? Do you want to come inside the room? Okay. And then Tony's gonna just open the door and help Theo inside.
Thank
You guys
thank you.
notice that Theo is walking normally.
So Great Uncle Ezekiel had this stuff in a painting, and I'm keeping this. But I thought, you guys have a lot of silver weapons. You might want this other silver stuff.
Yeah. Hand it out to everyone. He just had this?
There was a painting of Uncle the Boss, and then he moved it, and there was a dial, and then he opened it, and there was a second dial. And then this all came out.
I have to make sure everybody's armed. Do we want to arm Lorraine and whoever else is downstairs?
Well, while I only really didn't want to kill Lorraine, I don't know if we want to sick the prince formerly known as Raylo on them. And Fireboy left. He said something very funny, which I won't share in present company because I didn't say that I would.
So we're gonna go werewolf hunting?
Ian, you are muted if you were trying to say something. It was going on way too long for you not to be.
I actually think I know the answer to my question because it was already answered. So I'm kind of glad no one got to hear that question again. That was already been asked and answered. So that actually worked out. I don't want them to have my blood or whatever is left of it because apparently they think I'm special and they just want to be me. But I think we should kill these wolves and I don't know, y'all. I think we're at we need a what's the term where you kind of like accept your losses and move on before you instead of gambling, instead it's like, okay, just you're just gonna stop here and cut your losses than rather to keep gambling. But I think that's how I feel with Lorraine and Aurora. We need to cut our losses with them. I'm sick of them. We gotta do something with them. Maybe we put them out of their misery. Or maybe put me out of my misery. I don't know. But it seems like this whole werewolf stuff is really causing a lot of problems with now in the kingdom with Cordelia. And there's that whole wave of shit going on. And it seems somewhat tied to the blood cult. And there's a lot of blood going on. So I'm like, at some point, we gotta just kill these werewolves. And I think we need to kill Aurora and Lorraine. Or maybe not kill them, but kill them.
Is Coco saying this to me? Because we're outside.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I zoned out a little second here. I mean, Coco, dude, we have no allies.
Maybe it's just the hunter in me. Maybe it's this blood mixing and wants bloodlust. But like, I think people need to start dying.
As you say that word, you hear a howl. And then two.
I wasn't asking for a roll call, but hey, if they're volunteering, they can be the first to go,
Listen, we can discuss killing Lorraine and Aurora later. I don't think it's necessary. I don't see the point in that. Because it's just as easy to cut your losses on this beef you've got going on. But seeing as we have doom impending on us, if you were ever going to vampire out,
keep coming back, and if it was just a problem for me, I could deal with that. But now we got 3 werewolves in the kingdom, and I'm not saying it's at the top of our priority list, but I'm saying, hey, if there's a chance, might as well kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
I mean, as long as we're, taking notes here, Aurora never really attacked any of us. She kind of just chased us, but she never really, at least not me, she didn't attack me.
And are we gonna wait around until she does?
I, for one, am quite fond of having a werewolf in my back pocket for when I need some muscle. But
if you want to tame her or do whatever, fine. But the ones we aren't taming...
Oh yeah, we're gonna kill them. These two coming at us, yeah, they're gonna die. They're nothing. To me anyways. I don't see why I should keep them around. The fucking leader, I need at least a goblet of his blood, and he's not gonna give that up willingly, so he has to die. I'm okay with that. Speaking of which, if you were ever gonna turn into a vampire and go crazy, as you tend to do, now would be a good time.
Very true, because I need you guys both to roll initiative.
I let out a battle.
It was the screech.
I like the thought that they've taken a single step out before this monologue started, so they're just at the door.
No, that's probably what this is. I don't think we went very far. I was literally just like, I'm going to wait out here until they come in, and I'm going to get my goblet of blood and solve this problem.
I got an 11.
Oh, I lost Simon.
Goodbye.
What did you get, Simon?
I got a 6.
All right. With that, you hear a blood-curdling howl as you see 2 werewolves come out from the shadows. One of them looks over at Coco, the one with the antlers, and goes, "Ah, the one of pure blood. I have been chasing you, mon frere, for a very long time. I think it is time you unlock your true potential."
My potential's been unlocked since the day I was born!
I like it when they put up a fight.
If I may interrupt, Mr. Kane, I really need a goblet of your blood. If you give me that, we can go about our business. If not, gonna have to kill you. I'm not leaving here without that blood.
Can I just man, I just want to pull out my scimitar and go for the nearest appendage of his.
Sure, except you're very last on the pecking order for... Wait, did you roll the 11 or the 6?
11.
You're second to last in this initiative roll order. So the order of operations is actually going to go... The alpha is going to go and attack you.
Oh.
That is a... 22 to hit.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. I just have to ask. You're going to take 13 points of piercing damage as it bites and sinks into you. I need you to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. Wait, a what?
Con save, yeah.
Okay, well, it was in that one.
You fall to the ground as you feel the venom pumping inside of your body. The other werewolf is now going to make an attack on you, Mordecai.
This is so cool. This is so cool.
I'm not going to tell you what number that is, but it hits. Wasn't a 20, but that is going to be 9 points of piercing damage for you. I need you to make a con saving throw at disadvantage.
Real quick, do I still have the 10 temporary hit points from the wagon ride?
Yes.
Okay.
As do you, Coco.
What is this?
You got a plus 10 from Tony earlier.
In what?
10 hit points.
Oh. Okay. Well, thank you. I only took 3 damage.
That's a 10. Wait.
That's your con?
Yeah, 10.
You too fall to the ground as you feel a burning sensation in your veins.
Do I have double lycanthropy?
No, well, I mean, you have double the venom that's in you than before. Same with Coco. All right. Tony, Josie, Cordelia, or Theo. Is there anything you guys would like to do?
Do we hear this outside?
Give me a perception check. You cannot hear anything beyond the barrier due to the spell, but you could look and see.
Somebody else. That's a 0 total. Rolled 2 minus 2.
You're still thinking in your head about how you made Ezekiel laugh for the first time in your life. You feel a real win with that one. That's like probably like top 5 coolest things you've done in your life, like as far as personal accomplishments go.
That's exactly what I wanted out of that bit.
I guess I'll also roll perception. Only off chance I hear them. Not great. A 10.
You look outside and you see Xander walking out the front door, heading into the woods.
Oh, leave it alone.
Not just outside the front door, though?
I think you guys said you were outside the barrier.
How far is the barrier?
I think you're outside like the fence.
Yeah. You're barely outside the property line.
I want to chase after Xander so badly, but I'm not gonna do it.
What do you say, Meg?
I have like a plus 10 to perception.
So you have plus 10?
Expertise, maybe. Zombie. Oh, well, that's a 14. So.
You look outside and you see as Mordecai and Coco have 2 werewolves locked onto their bodies.
I think she's gonna let a really big werewolves.
God, we haven't had any rest.
Perfect. I need anybody who's joining the fight to roll initiative for me.
Rolled a 12.
You go third to last.
I love it.
I don't think I'm gonna go.
Tony, you're gonna stay behind too? Sweet. Werewolves are gonna make another attack at you both that is at basically advantage. Since you both are incapacitated.
Oh, fun.
So I rolled the same number. I won't tell you what number that is, but it's not a 20.
Can I cast Hellish Rebuke on my attacker?
In just a minute. This is on this one. Can you do Hellish Rebuke? Ian?
Me? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can in just a minute. So go ahead and roll that damage for me. You take 16 points of piercing damage.
16?
Yeah. And then I need you to make another con save. If
Both of us?
you in just a second, because I haven't rolled for your points. I just did advantage on theirs. If you fail this con save,
I didn't. I got a nat 20 this time.
awesome. Can you roll the Hellish Rebuke for me, please?
Yeah. Do I have to roll the hit?
No, you just have to roll damage.
I did roll damage. I got an 18 on that.
18 points of damage for Hellish Rebuke? Damn.
Yeah.
What do you roll? 2d9? Or 2d10?
2d10, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 10 and an 8.
Nice. All right. Now, for Mordecai, that also hits, but not a 20.
What's the stat?
Uh,
Oh, never mind. If that's 16, then
It was 18 on the die, and they have a +9.
okay.
You are going to take 17 points of piercing damage. And you need to make a con save for me, and then roll your Hellish Rebuke points unless you passed out.
No, I still have hit points. Unless it's from the con.
No. Con is only about you resisting transforming into a wolf. If you fail this con save, you will officially become a werewolf.
Well, that was a 23, so
You rolled a 23?
yes.
All right, you are still resisting for another round. Up next is Theo.
I think I just want to. Oh no! So I'm gonna use my bonus action first to use. Fuck, which one of these? I'm gonna do Giant Smite first, so I'm Beak again.
You guys notice that Theo has on boots and has grown now. Boom, 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 boom. 2 or 3 sizes. 1 size, actually, technically, in D&D terminology, but...
And then I just want to fucking take a whack with the weight plate.
Go for it. Or which one are you attacking? The one...
Man,
Okay, that's the one on Simon.
17.
To hit?
Yeah.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's 11.
Perfect.
And I'm gonna use Action Surge to do it again.
Go for it. That's not a D20. He releases its jaws on Mordecai, by the way.
That is a 23 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Does a 23 hit?
Hey, listen, sometimes with Dakin, I have to ask because he min-maxes the fuck out of his characters.
I didn't want to say it, but I had the same thought because the shield spell is crazy. That's another 10 points.
Awesome. He whimpers a little bit as you hit him in the head twice and then kind of growls at you.
Don't do that. You were a person once. That's gross.
At what point do I tell you the damage on my hellish rebuke, Tyson?
Right now.
That was 16 points of damage, by the way.
16 points? Sick. So he is lost. How many damage points did you do right now?
21 total, so that'd be 37 between the three.
Sick. Thank you. Math not strong for me, but we're playing. Okay. Up next is Josie, because I think she has better dex than... Well, what is your dex, Josie?
16.
What's your dex, Coco?
Oh. Dex is 11.
Yeah, so Josie will go first, and then it'll be you.
I cast Hold Person at third level.
What do they need to make?
I think it says Wisdom saving throw. Is it just my spell DC?
Yeah, they have to. If they beat that, then they're not held.
It's a 15.
They rolled 18 on the die.
Well, fuck. Okay, I am gonna hide. Cunning action hide.
Okay.
Cannot roll above a 10. It's an 18.
You find some cover in some bushes.
17. Cool.
Up next is Coco.
Okay. So, is that one still biting me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna inflict wounds on this motherfucker.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Wait, should I actually... If I have... God, it's been so long since I've done combat. If I have extra attack, does that also work for spells or like spell and an attack, or is it just like if I use my scimitar?
I think it's just if you use your scimitar.
Then I'm gonna do that instead.
Don't forget you also have smite.
The divine smite.
Yeah.
Okay. What does that do when you hit a creature with a melee attack? You can expand. Oh yes, we would love to do that. Do I need to roll a hit?
You do need to roll the hit.
Ugh.
Smites are like the paladin shtick, though. That's what gives you like all the good numbers.
15.
15 hits.
Cool. And then that does...
Yeah, they don't have a great armor class. Their armor class is only 14, so...
Okay, cool.
They are just werewolves. They just are werewolves, so...
Thank you for sharing.
So that's 7 points initially. I'll expend a spell slot to do radiant damage, doing 2d8, which is this one. 6 and 4, that's 10.
You can double whatever your radiant damage number is.
Is it? Oh. So 27 27 damage from that first hit.
Perfect. You notice that radiant damage works really well because he is half vampire.
And
So
I get that good.
the other werewolf wouldn't have the same effect on because he's just a werewolf, but because he's half werewolf, half vampire.
Yeah. Well, I got beef with this one particularly because he thinks he's got something on me. He thinks he's special.
Also rolled at disadvantage because of the radiant damage, and he's let go of you.
Good. Just in time for my second attack.
Go for it. You still have to roll to hit.
Whatever. Okay, that was a 13. I'm gonna roll a student die. And that was a 4, so 17 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Let me just roll my student die real quick so I don't forget. Damage is a d6. Ooh, only a 1 plus 4, 5. And then I'll once again do Divine Smite, which is 2d8 doubled. 2. Oh my god, that was so bad. Wow, I think. Okay. 2, 3, 6 plus. That was 11 points total.
Sweet.
And I think that ends my turn.
Awesome. We're back
Unless
up.
I can do something.
Or Mordecai, sorry. You are up.
So I'm probably going to cast Lightning Bolt directly at, what's his face? Kane.
Okay.
I'm probably going to try and do this in a way that, because I think it has a 5-foot, like,
Yeah,
hands.
you want to try and get both of them?
I'm either going to, well, if I can get both of them, great, but I'm trying not to tag Coco in this.
I think you can do both. I think you can hit both of them and not hit Coco.
Okay.
Honestly, hit me. I need to feel something.
And not hit Theo as well.
Oh, well, I guess.
And I think I might cast this at level 4. Yeah, I'm going to cast this at level 4.
Go for it.
One spell slot. Okay. I think they have to make a dex of 15.
Both of them?
So are you telling me to roll for them? Or
No. Both of them is what I asked. Both of them have to make a dex of 15.
Yeah, or they're going to take half damage.
Okay. The alpha will take full damage. The other werewolf will take half damage.
Cool. And for this, I'm going to use my draconic blood, or my ancestral elemental affinity to add +4 to this damage roll. So that's going to be 9d6 +4.
Go for it.
That is 44 points of damage directly to the alpha, and then I guess that would be 22 points of damage to the doctor.
As you strike it with lightning, the professor is going to take off running into the woods. It, however, is going to avoid attack of opportunity due to a special feature that it has. The alpha is going to look back over at you, Coco, and go, "You put up quite the fight. I'll be back." And he's going to take off running into the woods.
No. Can I do anything? One last thing to stop him.
That should be an opportunity to attack, at least.
Coco gets an opportunity of attack, yes.
Can I feed him rat poison?
I'd say you have to grapple him first if you wanted to try that.
No, I'm going to. I guess I'll just also do a scimitar attack. I could Crown of Madness, but I think I'm just gonna go for a scimitar attack. Do I get advantage on attacking? Yes.
Yes, you do.
Well, that also didn't help. I'm gonna roll another student die. I rolled an 11. Did you say it was 14? Meetsy beatsy? If I got a 3 on a student die? 14?
Sorry, say that again.
I rolled an 11 and then a 3 on a student die for 14. Does that make it?
Yes. Go ahead and roll damage.
Scimitar. 3 plus 4. I think I have one more spell slot for Divine Smite. Actually, I think I have 2 more. Divine Smite. 2d8. Where are you? D8. 5. 9. Oh, 6. There's no 9 on D8. What did I say? 5? 5, 6, 11 plus. Or times 2. 22 plus 7. 29. 29 damage.
As you attack him, you cut off his tail. He still runs off into the woods, but his tail is left behind.
I'm gonna pick it up in my mouth. And I'm just gonna like...
Coco, don't! I need that blood!
I'm not gonna eat it. I'm just kind of like waving it around. Like,
But you're flailing all the blood out of it!
I do happen to have a blood sacrifice bowl. We can use that. We can put it in that.
who knows how to do voodoo? We need to do voodoo hexes on this tail.
Coco's lost the plot, guys.
Tyson, can I grab... I mean, I just need my blood, a silver bowl, or a silver weapon, and his blood, and I can solve this problem?
Well, there's like a whole ritual song and dance with it, but yes, you have all the necessary components.
Do we have enough for the other one?
So
Silver
you
rain?
all have to drink from the goblet, but you only need 1 goblet's worth of blood. So you don't need 3 goblets. You're also not chugging the whole thing.
Wait, that Mordecai drinks
Coco
blood on
chugs
a
the whole
regular
thing,
basis,
so
so
Lorraine
this
can't
isn't
have it.
like... Yeah, Mordecai drinks blood as the love of the game, so... I mean, I guess... I'm gonna start combining my blood with this blood and into a goblet, and if I'm assuming someone here has a silver bullet that I can dump into this goblet.
So we will resolve all of that in the ritual next session. Is there something else you guys would like to do before we end, Tony?
While that was happening, can Tony go downstairs and find Ezekiel and ask him, can you do me a favor? Will you go grab Marbelliana and put her somewhere safe until we can figure out the proper burial for her?
He gives you a nod and he heads outside to the carriage house.
Thank you.
Any other last minute things you guys want to resolve?
In the corner, I'll just start setting up like a little healing station to heal the people that need it. So like Mordecai, if we don't have a chance to rest, I just want to make sure everybody's like baseline. So anybody that got bit or throat burns or whatever, I can start healing people.
I was gonna do something, but I changed my mind.
I'm good for this week.
Perfect.
Wait, no, Devin, I saw you about to say something.
Are you guys back inside are you still outside?
I think we can. It doesn't matter. What would you like?
I guess we probably did go back inside. I don't see why we would stay outside that barrier.
Yeah.
We're probably working on getting this ritual together.
Cordelia is still locked in the bathroom, so.
With that, you guys are all going to, at the very start of next session, level up to level 8. That was your next level, right? You guys are on level 7? Okay.
Yeah.
So get that prepared for next week, though. Keep in mind, it won't happen right at the beginning of the session. There will be an event that triggers that, but at least you'll have your character sheets ready to go. Questions, comments, concerns? Awesome.
I'm excited.
Sweet.
Oh, will you send me the thing that you were talking about to do the ritual for Cordelia?
Yeah, I can send that to you.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
No, it doesn't have to be now. It can be later. Maybe I might be dying. Next week will be the last one that I am for sure at. The following weeks, it depends on the day and also whether or not my Wi-Fi in the various countries I'm in will be good enough at like the hotels I'm at. So
I think also the 28th for Chris and I don't know.
29th.
Oh, correct. The 29th. Chris and I are going to St. Louis that weekend for a trade show. And I don't know. I know we're flying back Sunday, but I don't know yet what time we're flying back. So possibility we can still play. Possibility we'll be in the air. So,
No worries.
but we'll keep you posted. But yeah, we'll plan.
that's like the one that I can probably make.
LOL.
But yeah, no, whatever is fine. It does not matter to me. I can miss it. It's okay.
Awesome. Well, we will keep in touch then. We'll at least plan on next week. So have a good time.
Sounds good. Good night.
Oh, wait, Theo, what did you want? Or did you say Bon Nuit?
I said Bonne Nuit.
Oh, sorry. I heard wait.
But what time do we start work tomorrow?
Oh, I got some errands that I want to do. So she'll be there at 12 or at 1, excuse me. So I was thinking about being there by 12.
Wait, since we'll get paid tomorrow, I might go try to run emissions tomorrow.
Okay.
But it's right there. That our meeting with Nate on Tuesdays, is that 10:30 from now on?
I think so. I'll have to ask her if we're meeting this week again, but I assume so because I think I have a meeting with the city. So
You should ask if we're meeting with her, because that's the day I need to respond to them. But I probably should do it now and tell them if I'm coming or not. That's the other date that Lenning gave me as a tax appointment.
oh, I would do your tax appointment even if you can't. Even if we are meeting, then I could just fill you in on what we need.
Okay. It's not like it's far, so I can like come in the morning and then leave right before the meeting.
Yeah, not a big deal. All right,
Kosher. All right.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye.